Hello and welcome back. In this session, we are going to learn how to override methods and field. Okay, and again, we'll be writing more like a program skeleton. We'll just write essential components, and your task is to see earlier videos, earlier sessions, and then kind of how to kind of convert that into a fully runnable application because we have many fully runnable application in earlier videos. Okay, right, let's get started with a file, and I'm just going to call it override.scala. That's it. Let me also do that line setting thing over here, set number, right? And I'm going to do that with something like a shape. Okay, class shape. I'm going to define my class shape as a name, right? And that's string, like rectangle, circle, those kind of things, right? So, and then might have area double is equal 0.0. That's here, def. Well, you have a def there. Double. All right. Okay, and def message equal to println. See, this one looks like a, well, message print. I'm just going to over here, some message over here. So this is plus name that comes from that constructor, and then well, num of dimensions is equal to 0. Okay, because if it's a circle, what's the dimension actually? Well, if it's a rectangle, how many dimensions do you have? Length and breadth. If it's a circle, how many dimensions do you have? Radius, right? Now let's define another class called rectangle. RECT, right? So rectangle, it has a name, it has a length, it has breadth, and it extends shape, which takes name, right? That's it. And you do, and you basically, well, let's not put that in common. Let's do something here. Okay, we want to do override, right? Override over. Okay, one thing about Scala. Sorry, one thing about Scala is Scala has a keyword called override. Override. So instead of like annotation or anything, we can directly use override reserved word. I keep saying keyword because some other programming language they have a keyword. In Scala we have only reserved words. Def area. Okay, I'm going to override the area in my this one, shape class. Okay, see, you have a def and it might look like a variable, but it is actually a method, you know because you're defining a method, because variable doesn't take def, right? And it runs double type and it initializes with 0.0. And similarly message is also the method, and it has one statement there, and that takes one parameter, right? But the number of dimension, that is a that's a, well, it's a constant, but it's not a method. It is more like a, I can't use the word variable, but it's like a, it's a uh, let's call it a field. Okay, it's a field, method and then field. Okay, so right, def area is equal to, I'm going to redefine that, override that method. Okay, type is same, we're not overriding that because type needs to be same, and here is length multiplied by breadth. So what is the advantage of, or why we need it? ADTS, right? That's length multiplied by breadth, and that's the breadth that we have here. And then we're going to override num of dimensions is equal to 2 because you have length and breadth. Now for other shapes, like maybe for triangle, we might have something different, right? We might have breadth, we might have base, we might have a height. A dimension could still be 2. Similarly, if you have a hexagonal, your dimension could be different, maybe 6, right? So all the sides, yeah. So that's pretty much about it. This sums up overriding methods and fields. I will see you in the next session and we'll talk about abstract classes.